Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for tuning in for this video today. I wanted to make this video thinking, 4 days into the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. So I thought this would be good to kind of discuss, some steps. And really, I said essential in the title. These are essential steps to recovering from this emotional abuse from an abuser. And so I'm going to touch on what they are, or I'll tell you what they are, and just kind of touch on what they are. I'm not going to dive deep into each one of them. I want them to kind of stick in your guys' head, I hope, okay? So a lot of this is my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And I'm not a therapist, not a doctor, not a scientist, just a life coach that just wants to make videos and help you guys with some of this information that isn't really out there. This is coming from someone, myself, who has done this. I've recovered. I've been in abusive relationships. I've been emotionally abused for long periods of time. And the good thing about it is a long time ago. And I've recovered totally from this. And I kept thinking that I have a couple of years ago, a few years ago, and little time goes by, and I do some more work and more growth, and then I realize, okay, I haven't fully healed. I needed to do more. And I keep thinking, that's it. Great, awesome. Nope, I feel better. I feel better. I feel better. So I want you guys to feel better. And, healing is learning. We got to learn. There's so much to learn. I said this in a previous video recently, that you have to understand that this was an opportunity. This was meant to happen. It had to happen. If you did not have this happen, you would still be in a place where your future isn't very promising, especially with relationships with people. And those are extremely important to people. Relationships are very, very important to us. And, number one cause of depression is the loss of relationships. So there's essential steps that I hope that you guys will take. Okay, so let's get through them. Number one, stop. And this, and I'm not trying to, a lot of this is very difficult. Okay, I'm not saying it's not hard, and I'm just telling you. Try to understand that as hard as it is, it's still necessary. And I know this because I've done this, like I said, and I help people do this, and with pretty quick results if they follow these steps. Okay, so I say stop the relationship, and I think that's obvious, but it really is a first, because we need to cease all of this. You cannot heal from the same environment in which you got sick in. You've got to get out of that environment. To stop burning, you've got to get away from the flame. Okay, so we can't stay there. Can't keep putting your hand on the hot burner, not get burned. A lot of this, there's a big addiction element to this. And like any other addiction, we protect it. It becomes, number one. And we also lie to ourselves. A lot of cognitive dissonance is involved here. And so we need support. We need to stop from the source, get away from the source, and then we need support big time. Family, friends, professionals, especially professionals that specialize in stuff like this. The reason we tell our family and friends is to be held accountable for our actions and committing to stopping the relationship. Like I said, an addiction, we protect it and keep doing it. And we might even lie and minimize things that happen to us. A lot of us don't want to tell our friends and family all of it, right? What do they say? Leave. Why didn't you leave sooner? Stuff like that. So telling them, you are leaving and this relationship is over, telling your friends commits you to it. It's a good thing. Step two, validation. We need to validate what happened to us, for one. Really important. We need to know, a lot of us went through this, don't know. We didn't know when we were in it that we were being emotionally abused. We may not know afterwards that we were even abused. Professional opinion can be the best validation. What happens when you try and tell A lot of you guys, most of you guys, what happens when you try and tell your family and friends, right? They're looking at you like, huh? You know, like, what are you talking about? What? God, why don't you just leave? You know, they don't understand. So it helps somebody that to tell someone that understands. A professional being somebody that went through it, or somebody that is educated and knowledgeable in it, at least. Okay? Lots of people watch narcissist videos. A lot of them. A lot of people watch a lot of narcissist videos, but a lot of those people also have a lot of questions all the time. Okay? Number 3, safety. Safety. Time to make sure that we feel safe, time to make sure that we are safe. And it's a peace of mind to help us feel in control. Okay? So this is so much to cover in this, but it's anything from changing locks to changing passwords to emails, social media accounts, or deleting them so that we keep that no contact there, so we keep them away, so that we aren't triggered by seeing emails and get all scared. I help so many clients. They're like, I'm so scared, so petrified of my ex, but yet they're, you know, communicating with them here and they're getting threats from them over here. And it's like, you got to stop all this and not see it and not hear it, okay? And start working and doing things right away to help us feel safe. We need to do this right away. Secure shared investments. Get a lawyer if you need to, contact police if you need to, restraining orders, start the divorce process. Shared children need to be, safe as well. What's going to happen with them? Belongings, a lot of belongings you might have of theirs. They might have some of your belongings. Do you want to get them back? Do you want to just kiss them goodbye? Make sure you get rid of all their stuff. It's to finalize all this and to feel safe, and so that our brains know that we feel safe. Because if our brains don't feel safe, it's just constant. Watch out for this. Oh no, oh my God, this is going to happen. We need to feel safe. Relax our brains. Okay? Number 4, grieve. Grieve. This is such an essential step, guys. I'm telling you so much. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross has a 5 stages of grief. It's a good model. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. These are very necessary stages of grief. There's other types of models, but you guys need to do something like this. And you can't skip them and leave one out and jump from here to there. It doesn't work. It really works like this pretty well. We skip anger. A lot of you guys skipped anger. Not even angry. Never have been. It's been a year, 2 years. Never been angry. It's there. It's gotta be. And you gotta be. I mean, this is how it all ends. And if you don't do this, it doesn't end. The relationship, it's almost like the relationship doesn't end. That's why narcissists, right? What do? The relationship almost never ends, right? They keep stuff at your house and they contact you 6 months later, a year later, and keep trying to come in and out of your life, and it just seems like it never ends because they don't do any of this stuff. And, look at the last one, acceptance. You can't accept what happened, then it's still happening. Then it's not what happened, it's happening. Okay? Essential. 5, learn. Remember I said healing is learning. You've got to learn. There's so much to learn. Real healing is learning. It's self-examining. It's understanding. It's compassion, self-compassion, evaluating relationships, therapy, coaching, tools, learning the tools that you may have needed to learn and never did all the way from childhood at 4 or 5 years old. You must try to see the whole picture of your life from beginning till now. Get a true understanding. And it really helps you have compassion for yourself. Awareness, okay? And 6, action. Implementing action, manifesting what you've learned. Because this is what you got to do for confidence. To gain the confidence to keep going, we've got to have positive experiences. And to do that, you've got to get outside. You've got to meet people and start over and things. You know, all of you that have isolated and all of you that are isolating, well, I would say the people who have isolated and stopped really understand. For those of you who are isolating now, you may not truly understand how important it is to stop, how damaging it is to keep doing it, okay? Make lots of videos about this kinds of stuff, about this information. Tons. Go watch them. Ask questions. I know I didn't explain everything thorough, but I really wanted to just list those. Let me list them again. 1 is stop. 2 is validation. 3 is safety. And 4 is grieve. And 5 is learn. And 6 is action. Okay? Essential steps. I'm not saying there's not more steps, and there's a lot to these steps. There's so much. I could sit and go on all day about each one of these steps. Learn, guys. Keep learning, okay? Get help, okay? Thanks, guys. Go ahead and ask me anything you want. Add anything you want. And always love yourself first. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.